Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Four from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for January 10th, 2018. Let's take a quick look at today's markets. We did see a slight pullback today. U.S. equities closing slightly lower. The Dow down 16 points, while the S&P 500 was down just 3 points. They were lower earlier in the session and then bounced. The Nasdaq was down 10 points. While the Russell closed fairly flat, down 0.3. Now, this pullback mostly due to concerns over speculation that China may halt its purchases of U.S. Treasury bonds. That, along with word out of Canada today, where some Canadian top officials mentioned that they truly believe that the Trump administration will pull out of NAFTA, and that sent the dollar on a bit of a ride. Have a look at it against that Canadian dollar here. The Canadian dollar sinking sharply after that. So we saw more of a recovery here in the USD against the CAD. But there were a couple of ETFs. EWW, which is the Mexico ETF, dropping sharply here, down over 2%. And EWC, which is the Canadian ETF, and that dropping sharply as well. So if that happens, if it actually does happen that they pull out of NAFTA, these will be impacted for sure. And expect more volatility in the Forex market as well. The dollar, not only against the CAD or the Mexican peso for that matter, but certainly against the euro and other currencies as well. Now, I want to share with you today an indicator that can really, I believe, really help your trading. And I'm going to throw it on here, a different layout here. It's this shaded area that I want you to focus on, the yellow and pink shaded area. And I'm going to go back and use that Mexico ETF as an example here. What this is, first of all, it's the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo indicator, but it's a stripped down version. Let me go into the settings and show you. First of all, we do use the default settings of 9 and 26. We do not change that. But there are 5 parts to this indicator. There's the Tenkan line, the Kijun line, the Span A and Span B. The Span A and Span B are the shaded, the cloud areas, and then the Chiku. What we do is we remove those 3 lines and we just leave the Span A and Span B cloud. Okay, so you can do that a couple of different ways. If you're a Thinkorswim user, you can just highlight these 3 tabs and make sure you uncheck the show plot area. Or on most other platforms, just change the color of those 3 lines to the same color as the background on your chart and they will disappear. So all you're left with is this pink or yellow clouded, shaded area. This serves a couple of different purposes. Number one, it's a very, very easy way to read trend. In other words, if your price action and your moving average are above the cloud, that's an uptrend. If they are both below the cloud, that is a downtrend. Very, very effective. Very quick and easy way to spot trend, but to make sure you're trading on the right side of the market. In other words, you only want to look for long trades when you're above the cloud, only want to look for short trades when you're below. And if you confirm it on multiple time frames, that works even better. But there's another handy little trick here. If you see a move from one side of the cloud to the other, and you throw on a 20-period moving average, which is what this blue line is, and it crosses with slope. In other words, as you can see here, it's sloping higher as it crosses, and here it is sloping lower as it crosses. Usually, when it crosses from one side to the other with slope, it means there is a bigger move coming in that direction, just like here. So, if you build a watch list of stocks that are just crossing from one side to the other with slope like that, not only are you guaranteeing that you are on the right side of that market and only trading in that direction, but you're getting in early on here at, before a big move. Now, you do want to see a proper setup, whatever strategy you're using, you want to make sure it sets up properly once it crosses that cloud. But, this is a very, very effective trade indicator, and one that I think will make you a better trader immediately. Okay. Enjoy. Hope that works out for you. But that's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you on our next update.